Well, howdy, 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 y'all. Teresa here, and Brad is around. He's just running around looking for picture hangers, because I got some bunch of Christmas presents done. I'm just doing this, winging it, because I haven't sat and made a cheat sheet yet. Because we've been kind of on a little bit of a chaotic couple of days. Nothing bad, but, just the way it is. It is December 12th, 2016. Monday evening. It is 6:11 p.m. and the weather is it's 73 degrees. Real feel is 75. The high will be 75 and the low will be 59. And excuse my hair. I just kind of threw it up in a quick bun because we lay down, took naps, and I had my hair all up and it came out, because I'm a restless sleeper. So anyway, yesterday, what did we do? Well, yesterday I wasn't feeling real well. When I got up, and in the afternoon, I was having a hard time with IBS issues, really flaring and stuff, and a severe headache. So I was using Pepto and drinking ginger ale and just kind of waiting it out. And by evening, I started to feel better. I knew I would. Brad had to go to work, and then I had to play catch up. I had a ton of laundry to fold because he had been at the laundromat. And then I redid the back because I pulled down all of my pre-made knitwear to pull out gifts. Like the octopuses and the jellyfish I'd done for the grandkids, some more hooded cowls and normal fringe cowls and stuff like that. Then I had to I redid how we were keeping some stuff to make it easier for Brad and easier for myself. And that all takes a while. And then what I had been working on ever since I had gotten up early in the day, and thank God for my husband, because if I'm not feeling well or I have a lot of stuff I've got to finish, whether it's orders or gifts, he always just, I don't even have to ask him. He just always, steps right up and helps to do extra. And he had made goulash for dinner and cooked extra macaroni for the soup, and you did a whole bunch of other stuff. I think you did dishes, and I don't know. He really worked his butt off. I really appreciate it. He is. Don't tell him though. And then can you make me pop, please? Oh, you found them? Oh, good. We were looking for hangers, picture hangers. So I started the letters, and I'll show them to you. There's a couple edges that still need to be glued down a little better, which I will do tonight. But here is one of them. This is a K, and it's for a boy, and it's got, of course, fish and seaweed and bubbles, and these are stickers. I did not hand paint. I hand painted the background, but not the fish. So there's that one. And this is the letter C, of course. Some decorative. I did this. These are gifts for families and friends, and I did it in what I knew was their favorite color, or I guessed on a few of them because I didn't know. And there's this one for a friend of ours who's a musician.
Sorry about the noise.
Sorry about the noise. And this for another friend of ours who is very musically inclined and also loves skulls. And so I did this. You can't see on this one. I don't know if I can get up close enough. I did do some hand painting on this one. All over there. I think they'll really like it. So I did that one. This one is ours, and I did quite a bit of hand painting on this one because it is ours. Oh, let me see. So this one will be ours because, our last name starts with an H. So I did do quite a bit of hand painting on these.
Our last name is Hellchild?
Yeah. So Yep, so that'll be ours. So that's separate. Here's another E for another friend or another guest for somebody who's musically inclined and loves skulls also. And I did quite a bit of hand painting on that one as well. So there's that. This is for another little boy. More fish and bubbles and seaweed and starfish and all that kind of stuff. And this is for somebody who loves skulls. I think they will really like this. You know. And this is another little boy with the fish. And these have all been spray varnished. And there's just a few I see where I need to glue down some edges still. But that'll be okay. And then this is for another friend of ours who obviously their last name starts with an S. So, and I think they'll really like this. These were easy to make. I was telling you guys about these in yesterday's video, how you make them. They were fun to make. So, all we have to do is sit tonight, and Brad's going to put down a towel, put them face down, and put picture hanger tabs on them. Because they can be hung up. And then I was still, when Brad got home, I had just finished doing dishes. And like I said, I had redone them back. And he also had washed a lot of bedding. So I was, remaking my bed and redoing it and stuff. And, all that fun kind of stuff. Then today, you see, he wasn't supposed to work yesterday. And then the schedule got changed. He had to work yesterday. And then, thank you, sweetie.
You're welcome, baby.
Did you hand it to him? Oh, maybe I can get it. I'm just really thirsty. Hang on, guys. Got in some more today. Got in some more cards. And I got in my first card from Max and Row. Thank you very much. That will be sent along their way here Wednesday, so it's not too late, guys. You know, that's the only card I've gotten in so far, so, you know, and if you're not interested, maybe privately message me and tell me that maybe somebody else is doing it, or you're just not interested, or whatever, and that'll be fine, too. And I will be sending out Christmas cards here Wednesday on the 14th, and along with all the other shipping. That's why I'm on a big push to get these gifts done. What else, honey? What else?
Did you tell them about our little trip to Otter Lake?
Not yet. So, yeah, today we needed to go get the mail and, of course, get me out of the house. This is Brad's only day off this week. Because, like I said, he wasn't supposed to work. My husband is texting me pictures. He wasn't supposed to work yesterday, but the schedule got called. And then he had today off, and this is his only day off. So we went for a drive, and then we found our way over to Otter Lake. And spent quite a bit of time there. I shot a short video I put on my Facebook on my personal page. And it was just showing around the lake and stuff. The moss is regrowing, or not regrowing, maybe replenishing. So it's this vibrant, bright green, like you would get in springtime. And that mixed with the fall colors, because so many of the fall colors are just have come about in the last month or so here in Florida. So, and the lake was just kind of it was so glassy looking. But then you could watch the fish, or not the fish, the turtles were feeding. For a long time, it took us quite a while to try and figure out what it was we were seeing. And Brad got out binoculars, and then it was like they were turtles. So that was really cool. We didn't see Mr. Gator out there today. He's usually out there. Well, he just wasn't making himself known.
Well, it was cold out.
Well, yeah, it was like 69 at that point in time. It was beautiful out. We sat out there listening to all the different birds. Could hear a woodpecker and stuff. It had just rained maybe 15 minutes at the most before. So you could still smell the freshness after it rains and all the fresh scents and stuff. I just love that earthy smell. To me, that's heaven. That's why we moved here. Is being able to go outside all year round, you know. And like I said, my tomatoes and broccoli and eggplant and stuff are all doing great. My begonias, my mint plants. It's really important to me like that. If I can get outside and just sit for a while, especially if it's at a lake or the beach or whatever, it just makes everything make sense in my world. And also, as an artist, it's really important, I think, to keep feeding, at least for me, keep feeding my eyes, because I have, and it's not, if I work a lot from pictures, but I also need to experience in the raw, because you don't get the sensation and you don't get the whole atmosphere from a picture. So it's really important to me, and I like to sit and just watch and listen and smell and, you know, and stuff. You know what I would love to do sometime?
What's that?
Why did I never think of that?
What's that?
I would love to sit out there and paint at one of the picnic benches sometime.
We can do that.
That would be fabulous. That would be absolutely fabulous, especially with that table, even. I could even have done that from that bench. With that table?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So that would be fabulous. I would love that. So,
well, if you ever decide that you want to do it, I will I'll wear a pair of long pants and wear my shoes, and I'd like to go walking through those trees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would be a good idea. But anyway, we've got started. I'll finish up today and then I'll tell you guys. So we spent a while out there. We came home, ate a quick lunch, laid down, took naps. It's been a nice day off. And then, like I said, I talked about my last video, the one right before this. The diatomaceous earth came in. And we dusted all the dogs with it. Just go over to that video, explain what this stuff is. It's all organic and no chemical free and stuff. It's to help with fleas and anything like that. So we just got done doing that. And dogs seem to enjoy that. It does feel just like cornstarch. So what else? Quit scratching. You need dust yourself.
I might need to.
Well, they recommend it.
Yeah.
But anyway,
I was going to put some down on my bed when I went to bed tonight.
Yeah. Anyway.
Sorry. A distraction.
Yeah. And then we dusted the carpet and everything. Brad's going to make some dinner. Or we are. Somebody is. Somebody going to do something. We'll have to decide who's doing what, because he's got to put the backings on those pictures, or on those letters, so I can get those ready to go. What we plan on doing, this is our topic for today, is making a goal for each month of the year. And I think that really helps you not get so burned out with Brad with work. And because, you know, he works usually 6 days a week all the time. And, you know, to help beat the depression and just, I don't know, I'm very goal-oriented. I think you guys noticed that. You know, I always need to have goals, big and small. Is each month, since we're new to this area, go pick one place that's not too far away within our budget that we could go do. So that's what we're going to do. We were sitting out there at Otter Lake, and I said, you know, I really want to see the manatee. And there with Color Springs, which isn't very far away from here. How far away is it, honey?
Wakulla Springs?
Yeah, it's before Woodville.
Yeah, I was thinking it's only, well, there's another one where you have to go up to Crawfordville and go up that way.
Mm.
So I'm thinking it's only like maybe 20, 25 miles.
Yeah, it's not very far away. And to make a goal to go see some of this stuff, like we want to go see, there's a big museum. There's probably many museums up in Tallahassee.
I would think so.
You know, because we love museums and stuff. One of the things that's helped me with being, this is going to, you guys are going to laugh, is being diagnosed finally with fibromyalgia has meant to me that now I understand more what's happening and why it's happening to a point with my body, like yesterday having the IBS flare-up. I didn't get near as upset because I didn't think I was going to be sick probably even all day. It was a flare-up, and I just had this too shall pass. You know, but I make the most out of every day, and if I'm in more pain that day, that's okay. If I walk even slower, it's okay. I will just, you know, Brad doesn't mind if I walk slower or if I'm walking funny because, you know, I'm limping or whatever. And I just make the most of it. I just push myself. You know, I do still push myself, but I also know that, you know, it's just part of life. I'm going to have good days. I'm going to have days where they're not quite as good, but I still have a great life, you know, and so I'm not going to let it limit me to a point. Okay, there's times where maybe I'm having a really bad flare-up, and maybe I do have to be in a wheelchair, or maybe I do have to use a rollator, you know, but then there'll be other days where I just have to use a cane, or I don't have to use anything, and it's a lot better, but I'm still going to make plans and go do things. I'm not going to just go, oh, well, I'm not going to do anything, and I'm just going to sit in this RV and just, you know, think my life is over. My life is not over by any means. I'm only 52. That's the way I look at it as I age and stuff. I'm 52 years young. Because I don't have any desire to go back to when I was in my 20s and 30s. You know, I actually like myself better now than I did when I was in my 20s and 30s. You know, so, anyway, that's just my viewpoint on it. And, you know, I make the best of it. I was up last night because I was in some pain and I was having a hard time sleeping. But, you know, we still got up around 10 and made the most of the day, and then we took naps. And Brad's kind of gotten used to that too. That normally we try to make sure he gets to take a nap before he goes to work, because I kind of sleep in little shifts, and that's okay. We've also changed our eating that way. Instead of eating the great big meals and waiting until you're really starved, we eat smaller meals. You know, and sometimes we'll eat them more frequently, and sometimes we won't be hungry for hours. Like we ate. What time we get home, sweetie? About 1:30 or so?
No, it was about 2:30.
About 2:30, we ate our first meal. We haven't eaten anything since. We're getting ready to do some kind of dinner. Because, like I said, he has to go to work. Tomorrow he's working a day shift. So, can you fix that? Can you pull that down and fix that? Because it really... I happen to look at that a lot for your schedule.
Oh, okay. What do you mean fix it? Oh, the
days. Yeah. So, anyway, that's all we got going on. You got anything you want to say, honey? No? No? Like I said, that stuff must work pretty good for the dog because Nixie's all laid back there, all comfortable.
Oh, you know how she does her roll on the back thing? And
you know, that YouTube video showed that too, that dog did that after it got the...
Did it?
Diatomaceous earth powder.
Uh-huh.
It was all rolling on its back too because it feels really good to him. Oh, speaking of dogs, let me say this real quick. I forgot to tell you guys that we got in. Do you have any of those leashes handy, babe?
Can you grab that one with the grabber?
Let me show it. Hopefully. Ooh. No, because it's underneath the garbage can.
Okay.
Oh, never mind, I guess.
There you go.
Move, Charlie, please. Hang on, guys. I'm sorry. And show you guys, these came in. These are those retractable leash. These happen to be glow in the dark. It was $6.99 each. I think maybe it was $7.99 each. Free shipping on eBay. They're heavy duty. They will hold up to, it says 110 pounds. And yeah, Charlie weighs more than that, but we have it just hooked to his collar on around his neck, because he just got too much force wearing a harness, you know, and he can really pull us. So these are really nice. Of course, it's got the baggies. We really like them. They go up to 16 feet. You push this in and you move this button forward, it locks it. The dogs are really loving these. We bought 2 of them, you know, for 2 big dogs, because the little dachshund doesn't really need a leash like that. But they really love it because they're outside and they get more exercise and they can run around more and everything else.
I didn't get a chance to tell you, you know, I walked.
Behave with whatever you're telling me, be nice.
This is nice.
You have that look.
I love you. I'm happy to be with you.
Anyway.
I walked all 3 dogs. I took Missy last. When we headed out, she was just, you know how she struts and that tail straight up and everything.
All full of, you gotta orate a little bit more than that. They can't see you doing that.
Me.
No.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
She was all full of vinegar.
She thought she was hot stuff. And we walked all the way down to the shoreline. And, you know, we did a few little side trips. While on the way back, it was tail down.
Really?
Yeah.
She's getting tired.
I had to walk slower for her. And, yeah.
Did you end up picking her up, carrying her?
No.
No. That might have been a little bit too much of a walk for her.
Yeah.
And she wants to go, though. Now she's tired.
I know. She's a tired pup.
Yeah, Brad took each one of the dogs for a walk. He enjoys taking them for a walk more because they're easier to walk with these. They enjoy it because, did they discover they had...
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
they've discovered they have a lot more length.
And then Nixie, whenever you push the button down when it's under pressure, sometimes it'll click two or 3 times before it locks into place. Or if you get lucky, it just clicks the one time. As soon as she hears the clicks, she stops.
She stops, yeah. When she hears the click with the button pushing down to put the brakes on it.
Yeah.
But it's made the dogs really happy, and that's what we like. They're getting more exercise. I take them outside. Sometimes I take them outside and I just sit there with them, but they've got more room, so they can go investigate all over and stuff. When we're working it up to, that's one of the things, the reason we got it is so that we can both walk a dog, you know, and get them more exercise. And I enjoy that a lot, walking my dogs and stuff. So it's a good investment. If you're wondering if these really make a difference over standard leashes, we find they do. And like I said, you can find, and this was not a shipper in China, and I don't have anything against anybody living in China and any of that. I just don't like the fact that whenever I've tried to order products for dogs in China, they usually come back with it customs denied it into the country for some reason. Yeah, I remember right before we moved, I was trying to order harnesses in for all the dogs.
That's right.
I had 2 coming. One was for Angel and one was for CJ. Wait, you know, because it takes a while to come from China. Finally got a message from the seller that said that the customs had denied it to be shipped or something. So I don't want to waste my time. I don't want to sit there and wait for, you know, forever and then not get the product, you know. So I only do USA normally for that reason. But these are really nice and sturdy. Brad likes the fact that they glow in the dark. And the dogs are really happy. And that's what, you know, we try everything we can to make sure the dogs get enough exercise and playtime. And
it sounds silly, but having the poo bags right there.
And I thought that was kind of a stupid feature, but I thought, well, I don't really care. But it does come in really handy. Yeah. This one hasn't been, the poo bags haven't been used. And then how you refill it is it's got this cap right here. And you can buy these. We can buy these up at the dollar store. Is it 3 bags or 4 rolls?
I was thinking it was 3 rolls.
3 rolls of How many are in?
I don't know.
Each one?
I don't know.
Can you look up there?
I can.
Well, there's one right there. If you just look up, you might be able to read it, huh?
No.
Anyway, you can buy these 3-pack rolls, and I don't know how many are in it, at Dollar Tree for cheap. And that's the cheapest we've found for the poo bags. You know. Oh, Brad's gonna hand me a package. And it comes in really handy for, you know, because Walmart's are expensive. Okay, it's 3 rolls, 60 bags.
Holy smoke.
For $1. And Brad can get his big old hand in them. You know, and they come in some different prints and stuff. Here you go, honey. But, so that works out really well. So anyway, just want to tell you that. We got some happy but wore out puppies right now. That's why everybody's so wore out right now. Because he took them each one for a walk. You know. You know. Because he's really built up his stamina since he started work again and stuff. He's been cracking a whip on everybody at work. So, anyway, I hope everybody, can you lower that blind, hon? I hope everybody has a great day, and I love you guys, and I do cherish friendship, and I think you guys are awesome. Say bye, Brad.
Bye, Brad.
Bye, guys.